What if Greenland's shards breathed mist, whispering your betrayal to freeze you forever? This super creepy story from Greenland in 2100 will grab you tight. Lira Tane, an explorer, finds mist shards that whisper her betrayal of her sisters' death, but they freeze her team in endless ice, stay to face the cold. Greenland's icy fjords gleam under a grey, frozen sky, their winds howling like lost secrets. Lira digs in her thick coat, her pickaxe crunching as she hunts ancient relics. The research camp's tents shake in the frost, her only home since she left her village. Lira's heart aches because her sister, Vay, died in a crevasse 5 years ago. Her last words, "You left me," stuck in her head. She hopes the shards hold clues to what Vay meant. One day, her pickaxe hits a mist shard, and it breathes a frosty mist, whispering Lira in Vay's voice, like cracking ice. Her chest feels heavy. She thinks it's the cold, but she freezes. When the shard glows and forms Vay's face, her eyes empty, staring at her, Lira's scared. But she can't stop digging. The mist shards get creepier, breathing colder, and bad things hit the camp. Tools freeze, lanterns crack, and the air feels heavy, like it's stealing betrayal. Lira's flashlight, which lights her path, stings her head, like the mist is creeping into her mind. Other explorers hear the shards whisper their betrayals broken. Promises, old lies then stiffen, frozen in ice. Lira checks a shard, but its ice is weird, with tiny carvings that glow under her light. She tells her friend Kale, a tough hunter with a scar on his wrist from a seal bite. Kale searches the fjords and finds carvings, pictures of people frozen, their betrayals etched in ice. The shards hum, "You're lost," in a spooky voice. And Lira's hands shake so bad she drops her flashlight. What's this mist trying to do? Lira and Kale decide to find out. They bundle up and trek to a shard cluster, where the snow bites and the wind screams like a beast. The shards glow like a maze, breathing too fast. Their lights catch strange carvings, shapes that shift when they blink. Lira's stomach knots, like something's watching. The carvings lead to a deep ice cave, its walls glowing white like a frozen breath. In the center, a mist shard core pulses, whispering like a storm. Dark shapes swirl in the mist, like ghosts with no faces. Lira feels dizzy, like the cave's pulling her in. Kel's tools catch signals from the core, not from Earth but from deep space, far past the stars. The cave feels wrong, like it's alive. Lira's flashlight shows scary pictures, Vay's crevasse, explorers screaming, and an old village locked in ice. Kale says the shards are part of something called the mist. Not just ice, but a trap that freezes souls. The mist shards work for the betrayers, a creepy force that loves betrayal and grows with every whisper. The camp starts breaking down. Tents collapse in sudden blizzards, fires die, and explorers act weird, walking toward shards with eyes that glow white, like the ice. Lira's afraid they're not themselves anymore. Kale finds a black shard in the cave, carved with stars that look like eyes, pulsing with the core's hum. The shards scream, "We hold," And Lira wonders if she's still safe or if the mists got her trapped. Things get worse. Greenland's fjords shake, like they're angry. Lira finds a piece of the black shard, and it glows, showing Vay's face. She looks so scared, like she's stuck in ice, begging Lira to run. Everyone's flashlights show the same thing, a web of mist where betrayals freeze forever. The shard core shows a net of white lines, like a trap catching every person at the camp. Each dot in the net is someone's soul, each hum their betrayal. The fjords roar with a creepy sound, and the shadows match the mist's web. Like the whole land's waking up. Kale finds a carving saying the betrayers want the whole world next. They're not just in Greenland, they're tied to other shards in space, all hungry for souls. Lira sees a vision of dark shapes, like fog with glowing eyes, talking about freezing or ending everything. The mist signals shoot out to the stars. Like the betrayers are closing in, the camp's gear goes wild, radios scream Vay's voice. Lights flash her face. Lira feels Vay's whisper in the mist's web, so faint, urging her to fight. Kale wonders if the betrayers are freezing them or testing them. Greenland quakes with a bad hum, and the shadows swirl like a cage. Lira stares at the shard core, her hands cold. Knowing a ghost might be waiting, she thinks about Vay, about the camp, about whether she can stop this thing or if it's too big. The air feels heavy, like it's freezing her. The camp's too quiet now, and Lyra's not sure if she's alone or if the betrayers are already in her mind. The shards glow brighter, their mist thicker, like they're thrilled. Lira steps back, but the ice cracks and the whispers grow stronger, calling her name over and over. She looks at Kale, who's pale, staring at the core. They both know something's coming, something they can't stop. The fjords outside roar, like they're alive. Lyra's heart feels like it's breaking, but she won't give up, not yet. She grips her flashlight, hoping it holds a clue, but the mist just keeps coming, pulling her closer to the dark. The shards feel alive, their glow spreading like a storm. Lira wonders if she'll ever leave, or if the mist has already trapped her soul. Twist. The shards aren't ice, they're the breath of a star beast eating betrayal. Is Greenland a frontier or a soul vault? Could you touch creepy mist shards knowing what they do? Tell us your scariest thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button if this gave you chills. Send it to all your explorer friends. And subscribe for more stories that'll blow your mind.